Welcome to the Golf Spotlight. I'm Ralph Irvin here in our golf shop studio, and today we are looking at an upgrade to your golf bag now, this holiday season. But first, we ask you to click that red subscribe button right there and turn on your notifications because we never want you to miss an episode of the Golf Spotlight. Did you click that bell? Good. Now you're back into the game and you need something new to help carry those clubs around. So why not go to the number one name in golf? That's Titleist. And here to tell us all about their bag line is Senior Product Manager Sean Slater. Sean, thanks for dialing in to join us.
Got it. Thanks for having me.
I know cart restrictions in a lot of states and localities have led more people to walk the course than ever before. And those folks, by and large, have been transitioning to new stand bags. Can you give us an overview of the Titleist stand bag line?
Sure. So all of our stand bags, or our Players 4 stand bag, kind of start at the core, which is Players 4. And all of the bags will have similarities across them. Players 4 is going to be the core of our line. That's going to have all of the features and benefits and best practices that we've developed over our years of design and development internally. From there, we have Players 4 Plus, which has been a great add to the line. That gives you a little bit more space in both the pockets and the top cuff of the bag. So a little bit of a larger mouth if somebody has an additional hybrid or metal in the bag and they need some extra real estate for head covers, or perhaps somebody plays larger grips or oversized grips and they're looking for just a slightly larger diameter golf bag. So we would go from Players 4 to Players 4 Plus in that instance. Recently introduced a new model in the Players 4 series, the Players 4 Carbon, which is our entry into the ultra lightweight space. Still all the same features and benefits, but we've used some premium materials and carbon fiber legs to get into the sub 3 pound category. And then of course we have Stay Dry models as well. So Stay Dry being our waterproof construction with seam sealed zippers. So there's a Players 4 Stay Dry, which is built just like the Players 4, but in a waterproof construction. And soon you'll see a Players 4 Plus Stay Dry version as well.
It's interesting to me that you have 4 different models that are very similar, but with subtle differences. It really shows that there isn't a best bag in the bunch. There's just one that fits your needs the best.
Yeah, they're all kind of built around the same basic best practices, as we call them, kind of things that we know work well, and we've kind of spent the time and the effort and energy to develop and make sure works well. We build off that kind of core foundation and we tweak the DNA a little bit to meet the different needs of different styles of play or different set configurations for different players. We kind of look at golf bags as we do with any other piece of equipment, right? You've got to find the one that meets the needs of your game.
One thing that everyone can count on is that all 4 models have the hinged base at the bottom of the bag, and that keeps the leg mechanisms inside. That protects them from damage that may occur during transport or in the course of play.
Yeah, the hinge base is, it's been great for us. It as you mentioned, the qualms that can come from an external foot getting caught during travel or maybe accidentally deploying if you do put it on a push cart or you decide to ride one day. The hinge base has been great, and it's been something that, like a lot of the features that you see across the line, tried and true, and kind of we proved it out. So we stick with it. We know it works and might as well use it across the board.
And Titleist is a traditional brand. There's no getting around that. And a lot of people may think that your bags are just going to be black with white and red, but there are a lot of color options available in each model.
We do. We spend a lot of time and put a lot of energy behind color assortments every year. It's one of the more fun parts of my job, looking at all the different variations and different pairings of colors and how we can make them work. Players 4, for instance, that's available in 16 colorways. That's going to be our highest number of colors in any bag model, but it's not uncommon for all of our other models to have 8, 10, 12 different variations available. And that's a fun process. We look at a number of different things to make sure we're kind of on trend with colors. Of course, we're always going to have our core 5 or 6 with black and our staff colorway and navy and grays kind of climbing up the ranks as well. But we like to get into a lot of the trend stuff as well to make sure that we're staying abreast of any of the trends that are coming colorway wise. And obviously we like to marry up with our sister brand FootJoy as well and some of the stuff that they've got in their palette.
Sean, if people want more information on the Players 4 bags or anything from Titleist, where should they go?
Titleist.com.
Sean, thanks so much for taking the time to join us.
You got it. Thanks for having me.
We want to thank Sean Slater for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight. Once again, be sure to click that subscribe button right there and turn on the notifications by clicking the bell. Why? Because we never want you to miss an episode. Now follow the Golf Spotlight on Twitter at Golf Spotlight. On Instagram, you'll find us at The Golf Spotlight. And check out the Range podcast where we go in depth with some of the great creators and innovators in the world of golf. Just follow the link right down below. Yeah, it's there. And finally, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Golf Spotlight as we continue to give you the information that you need for your next golf purchase.